How many times have you looked in the mirror and thought, I wish I had more energy, or why don't I feel as good as I did years ago? If you're over 60, these thoughts might be more common than you'd like to admit. But here's the thing. You absolutely can feel younger, more energized, and even add years to your life by making some simple changes in your daily habits. It's not about finding a magic pill or some impossible secret. It's about embracing small, sustainable shifts that will compound over time. In this video, I want to talk to you about how to add 20 years to your life. Sounds pretty incredible, right? But what I'm suggesting isn't some far-off, impossible dream. It's about 5 powerful, science-backed habits that anyone can integrate into their routine, starting today. And trust me, no matter where you are in life, no matter what health challenges you may be facing, it's never too late to start. By making a few simple changes every day, you can begin to feel more vibrant, more alive, and more connected to the world around you. You're in control of your health and your future, and today we're going to explore how you can use that power to add more years to your life, and more joy to those years. Let's jump into the first habit that can have a profound impact on your longevity and overall well-being. The first habit: eat to live, not live to eat. When we talk about longevity, one of the first things that comes to mind is nutrition. As we age, our metabolism slows down, and our body requires fewer calories, but it still needs plenty of nutrients to function optimally. This is where many people go wrong. They either eat too much of the wrong foods or not enough of the right ones. If you've been eating mostly processed foods, sugary snacks, or meals that are high in unhealthy fats, it's time to rethink what's on your plate. The simple truth is that food can either fuel your body and add years to your life, or it can slowly chip away at your health. The key here is to eat to live, not live to eat. Now, I'm not saying you need to completely overhaul your entire diet overnight. No one expects you to give up all the things you love. But if you start to focus on more nutrient-dense, whole foods, you'll notice big improvements not just in how you look, but in how you feel. Think about adding more vegetables, fruits, lean proteins like fish and chicken, and healthy fats such as those found in nuts, seeds, and olive oil. These foods are packed with antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that your body craves. They help reduce inflammation, support heart health, and improve brain function, all of which are key factors in longevity. One of the most impactful changes you can make is to increase your intake of fiber. Fiber-rich foods, like whole grains, beans, fruits, and vegetables, are excellent for your digestive system. As we get older, digestive health often declines, but fiber helps maintain a healthy gut, which in turn helps boost your immune system, improve energy, and regulate your blood sugar levels. And while we're on the subject of food, it's important to mention portion control. It's not just about what you eat, but also how much you eat. As we age, our calorie requirements decrease, but our nutrient needs stay the same. Try eating smaller meals throughout the day, and avoid overeating, which can lead to weight gain and other health issues. Remember, your body doesn't need as much food, but it still needs the right food. Now, I know it's easy to slip into habits that are convenient, but focusing on eating for health rather than just for pleasure will make a big difference in how you age. It's about nourishing your body, not just satisfying your cravings. The second habit: stay active, but know your limits. The next habit that can add years to your life is staying physically active. And I'm not just talking about working out at the gym for hours on end. I mean finding ways to keep moving throughout the day in a way that feels good for you. It's no secret that regular physical activity is one of the most important factors in increasing longevity. Studies show that being active can add years to your life by improving heart health, boosting energy levels, and even enhancing your mental well-being. But here's the thing. Staying active doesn't have to be intense or exhausting to be effective. In fact, moderate exercise, even something as simple as a daily walk, can have a profound impact. When you keep your body moving, you improve circulation, strengthen your muscles and bones, and reduce the risk of chronic diseases like diabetes, heart disease, and arthritis. But more than that, exercise releases endorphins, the feel-good chemicals in your brain that can help reduce stress, combat depression, and improve your overall mood. The key is to find activities that you enjoy. If you've always loved walking, then try to make it a daily habit. Walking can be as simple as strolling through your neighborhood or walking at a nearby park. If you prefer something a bit more active, try dancing, swimming, or even yoga. Yoga is particularly beneficial for seniors because it helps improve flexibility, balance, and strength, all of which are essential for maintaining mobility as you age. But let me be clear, it's not about pushing yourself too hard or overdoing it. In fact, one of the most important things you can do as you age is to listen to your body. Your body will give you signals when it's time to rest or slow down, and honoring those signals will help prevent injuries and exhaustion. So, while staying active is essential, knowing when to give yourself a break is just as important. One easy way to incorporate more movement into your day is to find opportunities to be active during everyday tasks. Take the stairs instead of the elevator, walk to the store instead of driving, or do a few stretches while watching TV. The goal isn't to make huge changes, but to add small moments of movement throughout your day. The third habit: prioritize sleep and rest. Let's talk about sleep for a moment. Sleep is often underestimated, especially when it comes to longevity, but it's absolutely crucial. As we age, our sleep patterns change, and it can become harder to get a full, restful night's sleep. However, skimping on sleep can take a serious toll on your health, including your mood, energy levels, and cognitive function. Studies have shown that those who sleep well, meaning they get around 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night, tend to live longer and enjoy a better quality of life. Sleep allows your body to repair itself, strengthen your immune system, and detoxify. It also helps to balance your hormones and regulate your mood. If you find it difficult to get a good night's sleep, start by setting a consistent bedtime routine. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps to regulate your body's internal clock and can improve the quality of your sleep. Additionally, avoid caffeine and heavy meals right before bed, as they can interfere with your ability to fall asleep. Another important aspect of sleep is resting during the day. If you're tired in the afternoon, don't hesitate to take a short nap. Just be mindful not to sleep for too long, as this can interfere with your ability to sleep at night. A 20 to 30-minute nap can help rejuvenate you and make you feel more energized. Taking care of your body through food, exercise, and sleep are 3 powerful habits that can extend your life. But there's still more to explore, things that go beyond just taking care of your body. Now that we've covered these foundational habits, let's move on to the next part, where we'll dive deeper into how you can further enhance your longevity with practices that benefit your mind and soul. Part 2. Middle points. Fostering a positive mindset and connecting with others. Let's dive deeper into the next habits that will not only add years to your life, but also add life to your years. Now that we've covered the basics of nourishing your body with good food, staying physically active, and getting quality sleep, it's time to focus on what's just as important: your mindset and relationships. Many people think of longevity as purely a matter of physical health, but let me tell you, how you feel emotionally and mentally plays a huge role in how long you live and how happy you are as you age. It's about cultivating a positive outlook on life and maintaining a sense of purpose. So let's explore how these factors can influence your longevity. The fourth habit: keep a positive outlook. Have you ever met someone in their 80s or 90s who just seems to have a spark about them? They have this energy, this lightness, that makes you wonder how they do it. Well, I can tell you one of the biggest secrets to living longer is simply having a positive attitude. I'm not talking about ignoring life's challenges or pretending that everything is perfect. Instead, I'm talking about having an optimistic mindset that helps you face adversity with strength and resilience. It's been proven time and time again that people who maintain a positive outlook on life tend to live longer. Why is that? Well, when you look at life with a sense of hope and gratitude, your stress levels are lower, your immune system is stronger, and you're more likely to engage in healthy behaviors. Stress, on the other hand, has been linked to a wide range of health issues, including heart disease, digestive problems, and even cognitive decline. Now, I understand that staying positive can be hard sometimes. Life throws us curveballs, and aging can feel like a series of losses, whether it's the loss of loved ones, health changes, or a sense of independence. But cultivating a positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring these challenges. It's about learning how to cope with them in a healthy way. A simple way to boost your mood and keep a positive outlook is by practicing gratitude. Every day, take a moment to think about 3 things you're thankful for. It could be something small, like a warm cup of coffee or a beautiful sunset, or something more significant, like the love of your family. This habit shifts your focus from what you don't have to what you do have, helping you appreciate the richness of your life and boosting your mental health. Another way to stay positive is by practicing mindfulness or meditation. These practices can help reduce stress and improve your ability to handle difficult emotions. Even just 5 to 10 minutes of mindful breathing can have a significant impact on your mood. It's about being present and focusing on the here and now, rather than worrying about the past or the future. When you adopt a positive mindset, you'll notice that life seems a little brighter. Not only does this improve your happiness, but it also enhances your overall health and longevity. The fifth habit: cultivate meaningful relationships. One of the greatest sources of joy and fulfillment as we age comes from the people we share our lives with. Human connection is vital for our emotional well-being, and it has been shown that social engagement is directly linked to a longer, healthier life. In fact, research has found that people who have strong social ties live longer and experience better health than those who are more isolated. But it's not just about the quantity of relationships, it's about the quality. Having a few close friends or family members who truly understand and support you is far more valuable than having a large circle of acquaintances. These meaningful connections provide emotional support, reduce feelings of loneliness, and give you a sense of purpose. As you age, it's important to nurture the relationships that matter most to you. This might mean making a conscious effort to stay in touch with friends and family, whether it's through phone calls, video chats, or regular visits. If you've lost touch with old friends, consider reaching out and rekindling those connections. You might be surprised at how much joy it brings to both of you. It's also important to expand your social circle. If you're feeling isolated, consider joining a group or a class that interests you. Whether it's a book club, a gardening group, or even a volunteer organization, finding like-minded individuals can help you build new relationships and stay connected to the world around you. Having a sense of belonging is incredibly powerful for your mental and emotional health. But, let's be clear, quality relationships go beyond just spending time with people. It's about being there for one another through thick and thin. It's about offering support and receiving it in return. If you've ever had a deep, heartfelt conversation with a close friend or shared a laugh with a family member, you know how much these moments can uplift your spirits. If you're feeling lonely or disconnected, try reaching out and making the first move. You'd be amazed at how many people are also looking for connection. Being proactive in maintaining your relationships can help you avoid the isolation that many seniors experience as they age, and it's one of the most powerful things you can do to improve your well-being and longevity. The sixth habit: embrace lifelong learning and purpose. As we age, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that our best years are behind us. But let me tell you, it's never too late to learn something new or pursue a new passion. In fact, having a sense of purpose and continuing to learn can be incredibly beneficial for your longevity. Lifelong learning isn't just about taking up new hobbies, it's about challenging your brain and staying engaged with the world around you. Studies have shown that people who keep their minds active by learning new things, whether it's picking up a new language, learning a musical instrument, or even solving puzzles, are less likely to experience cognitive decline as they age. But learning doesn't have to be a formal process. It could be as simple as reading a book, watching educational videos, or having stimulating conversations with others. The key is to keep your brain engaged and your curiosity alive. When you feel like you're growing and improving, it gives you a sense of fulfillment that can carry you through the ups and downs of life. Having a sense of purpose is just as important as learning. It's about having something to look forward to every day, whether it's a hobby, a project, or a goal you're working toward. Purpose gives us meaning, and that meaning is one of the strongest predictors of a long, healthy life. If you're not sure what your purpose is, try thinking about what brings you joy or fulfillment. It could be spending time with your grandkids, volunteering, starting a new project, or even taking care of your garden. When you have something to wake up for, something that excites you and gives you a sense of accomplishment, it enhances your mental health and adds years to your life. So, embrace learning, pursue your passions, and never stop seeking new adventures. Now that we've covered the importance of a positive mindset, relationships, and lifelong learning, I want to share with you the final habit that ties all of these elements together. It's the secret ingredient that will truly elevate your health and well-being as you age. Stay tuned, because the next step might surprise you. Now that we've covered how cultivating a positive mindset, nurturing relationships, and embracing lifelong learning can all significantly boost your health and longevity, we're going to round out the final habits that can truly transform your life. These habits may seem simple, but when practiced consistently, they hold immense power in adding not just years to your life but vibrancy and joy to those years. So let's dive into our final habit: which I believe is absolutely essential for living a long, happy, and fulfilled life. The seventh habit: prioritize rest and recovery. It's not often that we hear enough about rest when we talk about longevity. We're all taught to keep going, keep active, keep busy, and while that's important, it's equally essential to recognize the value of rest. You see, rest and recovery aren't just for athletes. They are vital for everyone, especially as we age. You might find yourself thinking, I don't need more rest, I've already slowed down enough. But here's the thing, quality rest becomes even more important the older we get. Our bodies need time to repair, regenerate, and restore. Without proper rest, you're more likely to experience burnout, fatigue, and even increased stress levels. Over time, chronic stress can lead to a range of health problems, including high blood pressure, heart disease, and a weakened immune system. So how do we make rest a priority? The first step is acknowledging that rest is as important as exercise and nutrition. A good night's sleep is one of the best ways to allow your body to recover. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. If you find it hard to sleep, consider developing a bedtime routine that helps you wind down, like reading a book, taking a warm bath, or practicing some light stretching or breathing exercises before bed. But it's not just about sleep. You also need mental rest. In our fast-paced world, we're constantly bombarded by information, social media, and daily stresses. Taking time each day for mental recovery can do wonders for your emotional well-being. You can practice mindfulness, meditate, or simply spend some quiet time alone, free from distractions. Taking breaks during the day is also important. Don't push yourself too hard, especially if you're doing physical or mental tasks that require a lot of energy. Listen to your body, and when you feel fatigued, take a break. It might be as simple as resting your eyes, stretching, or just taking a walk outside for a few minutes. These small moments of recovery throughout the day can keep you feeling refreshed and energized, which leads to better health in the long run. By prioritizing rest, your body can function more effectively, and your mood can improve significantly. You'll have more energy to enjoy life, engage in activities you love, and be more present with your loved ones. Remember, it's not about doing more, it's about balancing activity with ample rest. The eighth habit: practice daily gratitude. Lastly, let's talk about gratitude, something so simple yet incredibly powerful. Practicing gratitude is one of the easiest ways to increase happiness and improve overall well-being, and it's particularly important as we age. Life can sometimes feel overwhelming, and there might be moments when we focus more on what we've lost or what's missing. But when we shift our attention to the things we're thankful for, we invite more positivity into our lives. It's been shown that gratitude can reduce stress, improve relationships, and even enhance physical health. When we practice gratitude, we train our brains to focus on the positive aspects of our lives, which can have a profound effect on our mental and emotional health. You don't need to wait for a big occasion to feel thankful. Start small by acknowledging simple things you're grateful for every day. It could be the sound of birds chirping outside your window, the warm cup of tea you're sipping, or the love of your family. These small moments of appreciation add up over time, and they can bring a greater sense of joy and contentment. One of the most powerful ways to incorporate gratitude into your daily life is to keep a gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 things you're thankful for. They don't have to be grand. Sometimes, the most meaningful moments come from the small, everyday things. Over time, you'll notice that your focus shifts from what's not going well to what's going beautifully. Gratitude is also something that improves your relationships. When you express gratitude to others, it strengthens your bond with them. It could be thanking a friend for their support or appreciating the kindness of a stranger. These simple acts of kindness and gratitude foster goodwill and connection, which can enhance your emotional well-being and even increase your life expectancy. When you practice gratitude consistently, you'll find that you begin to feel more positive and content, which can have a ripple effect on every area of your life. It's a simple habit, but it's one that can make a world of difference in your health and happiness. Conclusion: your journey to longevity. We've come full circle now, and I want to leave you with this important message. The habits we've discussed today are not about striving for perfection. They're about making small, meaningful changes that, over time, can have a profound impact on your life. It's about taking the time to care for yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally, and recognizing that you deserve to live a long, happy, and fulfilling life. Remember, longevity isn't just about how many years you have left. It's about how you live those years. By adopting these simple but powerful habits, you'll not only add years to your life but also life to your years. Whether it's prioritizing your physical health, cultivating positive relationships, learning new things, or simply practicing gratitude, every step you take toward a healthier, more balanced life will help you live your best years yet. It's never too late to start. Every day is an opportunity to build a brighter future for yourself, to engage with the world, and to make a difference. So, I encourage you to take these habits to heart, make them your own, and see how they transform your health, your happiness, and your life. If this video resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Have you tried any of these habits before, or are you thinking of incorporating them into your life? Let us know your experiences and any other tips you have for living a long, healthy, and happy life. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it, share it with someone who might benefit from it, and subscribe to our channel for more content on living your best life at any age. Here's to a future full of health, joy, and longevity. Thank you for watching, and take care of yourself. You deserve it.